There are a number of keys to grief, and I'll try to over the next 3 or 4 clips provide you with just a sort of a snapshot of things that you need to know. But I've come to believe that the very first and probably the most important aspect of grief is something that people have such a hard time offering. They have a hard time offering it when you're grieving. They have a hard time offering it across the board, and that's permission. Over the years, I've seen and heard of and dealt with a number of people who have shown up with a fairly typical list of complaints. I don't sleep, I don't eat, I don't have much interest in anything, I have a hard time functioning, I'm easily distracted, I'm not sure what I'm doing, sometimes I don't even remember my own name, I don't care much about life or anything else, I'm a complete and total mess. And I listen to their story and I say, that all sounds perfectly normal to me. That's precisely the way you're supposed to be, because something really important has just happened. In the case of the death of a loved one, somebody that you have loved, invested in, cared for has died, and your world has been turned completely upside down. So the first thing I want to offer those people is the permission to actually feel what they're going through. Go ahead, be a mess. Your world is turned upside down. You need to feel that and respond to it. The problem in society is we're really very good at offering our condolences and our sympathies and our understandings for a very short period of time. Once the funeral's over, people expect you to come back to work, to come back to life, and be just as you used to be. Everything ought to be fine. Aren't you over it yet? You know, it's been a week or a month, or, well, I'd better say that I'm over it because there's a social expectation. My friends, my co-workers, my employers expect me to be who I was, and you know what? I'm not. I'm still a complete and utter mess. And there are very few people who for weeks or even months will understand that and respond to your need. So really, the very first thing you need to know when you're grieving, or if you know someone who's grieving, is that they need permission to feel and be and act as the mess they are. Permission is very much the first and probably the most important step to beginning the grief process.